Good morning. I'm sorry everybody has to see my morning fro. So this morning I just wanted to discuss, I always say that I want to kind of just discuss a little bit about where you are, in the midst of all this chaos. One of the most important lessons that I think I've learned thus far in life and on this spiritual journey that I'm on is a lot of people are very judgmental, like super, including myself. I've been very judgmental in the past. And one of my favorite songs ever is Judge Not by Bob Marley. And it's just like a little daily reminder. With everything going in life, we're always pointing fingers and being very accusatory and waking up with the worst intentions for people. And when I say the worst intentions, you may not hope that something bad happens to them, but you may be thinking bad thoughts about them, and that ultimately is just putting out a more negative vibration. Aside from that, tying it in with something that was on my mind, I see a lot of people on their own spiritual journeys, and some of them consider themselves more knowledgeable in certain areas, which people are, and cannot knock them or not give them credit for that. But I know people who've gotten to a certain point where they're just arrogant in their journey, as if they know everything. And I think the greatest part of all this is that we don't know as much as we think we do. And even when we do, we still don't. So it's just giving me a different perspective and more of an open mind about everything that goes on in this world. There maybe a few months ago, I could look at someone who was different than me and had views on the world that I think are terrible. But at the same time, if I go in with the same negative vibration as them and thinking, oh, look at them with their thoughts and the way they carry themselves, that's me putting back a negative or low vibration. I'm not saying you should just write everything off like, whatever. Shift your focus. And that was an important video I saw yesterday on YouTube. In the midst of everything, this chaos, racism, these earth these earth tragedies that, or I don't want to call them tragedies, it's resetting, but this earth, the chaos and the damage that's going on right now is just separating people even more, even spiritual people. It is separating them to people who think they're higher ascended, and then they're like, oh, well, you don't really know anything yet, and no, we all have to vibrate in love constantly. Like, it does not matter who you are. Now, there is such a thing as associating yourself with negative vibrations, but at the same time, if you ultimately put love out for everyone, you will get that right back. It does not matter who it's from. And people are going to be who they're going to be anyway. You still have to radiate love, and that can be a difficult thing because you just want to be like, fuck them sometimes. And you can say that, but say it in a loving way. Fuck you. Or just don't say anything at all. Words have power. I used to be able to say I hate people and I don't like people, and now I'm getting to a point where I have to check myself and be like, no, that's not the way. When I was trying to tie it in with like religion, I'm like, all these religions are teaching these messages of unconditional and universal love. And then, when I was younger, I learned about like Jesus and how people spit on him and they hung him on a cross and all this, and he still loved them anyway. You have to love people regardless. We are all going the same place. No matter how far you think you are in your spiritual journey, how far you think you are in life, how far you think you are in finances, we are all ultimately going the same place. Why else would we vibrate anything higher or anything lower than love? I'm sorry. Why else would we vibrate anything lower than love? What's the point? Like, those feelings you get, they just they fester, and it affects you in different parts of your life. You can say, oh, I'm good, I'm calm, and then you say you hate someone, and then later on you're going through something and you wonder why this is happening to you, and it's just like a cycle, more or less. Like, I never claimed to know a lot. I'm at the beginning of my spiritual journey. I find it flattering when my friends around me think that I have all this information, and I only know what I take from other people and how I perceive it in my own world. But I'm very humble. I don't know everything. There's so much that I don't know. There's so much I have to go to other people to ask in all aspects of my life, not just spirituality and finance and business and love and all of that. And I'm learning and then I'm perceiving. But I feel like judgment is a big, big thing in this world right now. You know, we're so worried about what other people do, how they think, what they're doing. Worry about you and where you shift your focus. I aim my focus directly at trying to be the best version of myself, to radiate love as much as I can, to replace feelings of anger or feelings of confusion or jealousy or even hatred with love. This world was built on love. And the only thing that's going to save us all is that. And that can sound very, hippie and daydreamy, but it is. It's the truth. It's the truth, and you can't knock the truth. So I am at my 6 minutes that I said I was going to do today. So I hope that everyone has a great day. I'm going to look cuter than this later. And, it's Friday. I don't want to see anyone operating out of fear. Fear in their hearts for other people. Fear of what's going on our planet. Just radiate love. Radiate love and radiate light. So, hope everybody has a great day. Peace.